Hey guys, I'm El-Ruth and welcome back to my lifestyle channel. So today I'm going to film yet another law Q&A because if you guys keep asking the questions, then I guess I will just keep trying to answer them. So yeah, if there's any questions that I don't go over in this law Q&A, then do comment below and I will film another one. So let's just get straight into this video. So I got all your questions on my phone, so I will just start reading them out. So somebody asked me, I'm 34 and I want to do law. Should I go to uni or should I do distant learning? I would say distance learning if I were you, just because even though I attend university, I attend at the very minimum. I like watching my lectures online. I like doing my reading here. I don't really go into university. I don't really read in groups. The reasons why people would go to university maybe for like freshers and the social life you might not really want to go to. I don't know what you're like at 34. I'm only 20. Quick answer, so I don't waffle, I would just do distance learning in my opinion, but each to their own. Okay, so somebody asked me, what are the different teaching styles at university? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but we have lectures and seminars, which are smaller groups. Lectures is everyone who's doing that module. Seminars are smaller groups, so they range between the size of 10 to say 18, and then that's it. Sometimes we get one-to-ones, but that's about twice a year to just check how you're doing. And the way they teach is with on the board of lectures, they try to use some video footage, but yeah, it's mostly just us listening to them and then spending 8 hours after that reading on that subject. So I'm not really sure if I answered that question correctly, but feel free to elaborate on what you mean by teaching styles in the comments below. So somebody else asked me, how did I choose university? I've actually already done a video by this, so I will put the link above and below in the description box. But yeah, go check that out, and if that still doesn't answer your question, then do come back on here and comment and I will elaborate again. Somebody else asked me which universities would I recommend and why. Again, it's up to your preference. Like I do talk about in choosing universities video, that city versus campus is a massive factor. Obviously there's league tables, which I say don't go with, and there's different types of teaching styles. So Oxford, they do a lot of smaller groups. That's kind of what enticed me about maybe Oxford and Cambridge, is that they do teach in smaller groups, but the culture and the social aspect and even the student culture is not, I wouldn't recommend. I know I wouldn't thrive very well, even though I'd love the teachers and my studies. A lot of university has to do with beyond academia. So yeah, I take that into consideration. There's also some law courses, they teach more practically and some teach more academically. So in the sense of some law schools very much teach you in the way that you're definitely going to be lawyers, and some teach you just more about theory and more academic side of things. All very book heavy, but different types of teaching slants. So you've got to find that out yourself, because I don't really know what the universities are like anymore, because I'm now in my final year. I can only really tell you about the university where I am at. Okay, so this next question, I was a little bit confused, and they said, do you go on and size and do exams as a solicitor and barrister if you want a job somewhere and not to be directly in the courts? Or is your law degree enough from uni enough? You cannot do anything really except maybe be a paralegal, but you definitely can't be a barrister or solicitor without taking more exams. I think that's what you're trying to ask me. Yeah, you can't do anything these days without taking more exams after your law degree. You could be a paralegal, you could do something else, but to be a solicitor or barrister, you've got to take more exams after your degree. Okay, so somebody said, is it true that you have to choose between your law degree and social life? I have kind of implied that in a lot of my videos. I think when you're coming to first level work, you do have to compromise your social life, and people always say that once you've done second year, you kind of make a decision at the end of second year whether you're going to aim for a 2-1 or aim for a first, because the way that you'll be studying and for your third year, and the way that your work ethic would be is very different when you come to the 2-1 first kind of level. So it's up to you. Yes, you do have to do it, but some people say that if you aim for a 2-1, which most I'll be honest, when you do get a first, these for the people who want to then do law. not all law firms like, oh my goodness, they're amazing, they've done a first, because they think, are you a rounded person? Did you have a social life? Can you actually work with people, or did you sit at home, memorize and regurgitate? So a 2-1 is a nice healthy grade to go for, because it still gives you enough time to do other things. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You do have to compromise sometimes, either your law degree or your social life, each to their own. But it's not like this drastic thing that I'll never see anybody if I aim for a first. So don't worry about that. Don't even think about that. Okay, so then the next question, which kind of linked in with the last one, was how have I managed my social life, church life, and my degree. I'll brutally be honest, my degrees come last. That is something that I chose to do. I've been somebody who has been crazy academic. Let me show you something. I feel like I've mentioned this in my video. I'm proud of it. I have loads and loads and loads of certificates of loads of things I've done, of work experience that I've done, and I'm proud of that. But you know, I did not want my degree experience to be what my school and A-level experience was, which was always doing work experience, always studying, always striving, and because that isn't living, okay? I don't believe, after doing all the work experience that I've done, that I need to kill myself to get a first, or like, and kill yourself is a bit of exaggeration, but like drain my life out and not enjoy university experience and or for the sake of a grade. Life is too short for that, you know. There's people who I know who get firsts and still don't have the job of their dreams, you know. So I already put the work in when I was younger. I already made the contacts when I was younger. So I've kind of just not been too chill. I have been chill, but like not stupidly, but I don't know. But I do my degree, I do get the work done. If not, I'd obviously get in trouble. But yeah, it's gone degree, social life, church life. So like, as in just my Christian life, you know. I work for church, and I love hanging out with my friends. I've got amazing friends because I've invested in those friendships. So yeah, that's kind of how my priority has been. I don't think I've come to the city just to do a degree. Like, there's more than that. I feel like God has me here for a reason, so I'm not just gonna focus my whole entire life on my degree. And that's my choice, you know. That's not like, you guys can criticize that, or you might want to copy that, but what's worked for me necessarily isn't going to work for you. So you've got to make that decision for yourself. Okay, and the question that I get asked the most, the question that I'm messaged about, Snapchat about, add me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because that's usually how people send me questions, and Twitter. To be honest, Twitter is the best way to contact me. Yeah, the question that I get asked is, what am I going to do after university? Do I want to be a solicitor or a barrister? So I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I do not want to go into law as soon as I finish university. There's other things I want to work on. There's other things I want to do. I think that because you become either a solicitor or a barrister and you specialise. I'm not ready to specialise yet. I do not know anymore if I definitely want to do commercial law, or what I want to do. So why would I even start going down that path? Or stick, because I'm always telling you guys, don't just go on the conveyor belt that is what society tells you to do, and I want to follow what I say to you guys, you know. So I'm gonna take I don't know, however long it takes for me to decide what I want to do, you know. There's other opportunities to do work in business or other things, and I'm young, so I want to try other things before I get myself stuck into a career plan that might be for 40 years long. So no, I don't want to go into law after university. So yeah, those are all the questions that I have answered in this video, and that I think that you've sent me. I'm sorry if I missed any. Please do comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you love Q&As, law Q&As, and I will be sure to keep doing them. I will see you in my next video. Bye.